Hi friends, so I know it has been about 4 years since I stopped making videos on YouTube. So now that I'm back, I really want to give a live update of what has been happening in the past 4 years. From leaving the US and moved back to Bali, Indonesia, traveled to most beautiful places in Asia, and overcome a very dark chapter in my life. 2019. I went to Japan in March 2019. I was blown away by the beauty and culture of Japan. I visited Hokkaido, Tokyo, and Kyoto. The country had so much to offer, from the bustling city life in Tokyo to the tranquil and picturesque landscape in Hokkaido and Kyoto. I was able to indulge in the rich culture and history of the country by visiting historic temples and shrines, also trying traditional Japanese cuisine. The best part? I managed to experience the beginning of cherry blossom season right before I left. On the flip side, my partnership with Tyler came to a close. Despite the fact that he was an incredible human being, we both came to a realization that with my indefinite stay in Indonesia and his inability to relocate, we parted ways on good terms. Moving back to Bali after living in the US was a huge adjustment, but it was also a chance for me to rediscover my roots and my culture. Bali is such a unique and vibrant place, and being able to experience it as an adult was a completely different experience. I was also able to make new friends from all over the world who I met while exploring the island. The community in Bali is incredibly diverse and inclusive. I was able to gain a new perspective on life from interacting with people from different cultures and backgrounds. In addition to exploring Bali, I also had the opportunity to travel to another part of Indonesia, like Komodo Islands, Gili Islands, and Pulau Cinta. Each destination offered a different type of adventure and allowed me to see different sides of Indonesia that I haven't seen. Till this day, there are still so many places to see in this country. After living in Bali for about half a year, on October 2019, my travel blogger friend invited me to join her on a trip to Singapore for 3 days. We spent our time visiting some of the most Instagram-worthy places in the city-state, taking in all the beautiful architecture and design that Singapore is known for. 2020. I continued my travel to Cambodia and Thailand. Cambodia was a truly awe-inspiring experience. I was able to visit the famous Angkor Wat temple. It reminds me a lot of Ramadan temple in Yogyakarta. The intricate carvings, towering spires, and lush vegetations made up for a truly breathtaking sight. I was also able to learn about the rich history and the culture of Khmer people, which added a deeper level of meaning to my visit. Thailand was equally as amazing. I was able to visit Bangkok, which was a bustling metropolis filled with street vendors, temples, and energetic nightlife. I was also able to take a scenic drive to the beautiful beaches of Krabi, where I was able to relax, swim, and soak up the sun. When the pandemic hit, unfortunately, this was also the start of my dark chapter, as I found myself stuck in a toxic and narcissistic relationship for the next 2 years. The pandemic only added to the challenges, as Bali became empty and I was left feeling isolated and alone. It wasn't until I started to do some research and read about the impact of toxic relationships that I realized the extent of the damage that had been done. I was under a trauma bond, and I was struggling to break free from the cycle of abuse and manipulation. When the constant infidelity happened, this shattered my self-esteem and caused me to hate myself. I felt trapped in a cycle of love bombing followed by betrayal and hate. My mental and physical health suffered as a result, and I found myself constantly battling feelings of anxiety, and I didn't even know who I was anymore. However, I never gave up hope. After 2 years, I made the decision to cut ties and focus on my well-being.
This is exactly how it works.
With a huge help of therapy and a coach, I was able to reclaim my joy and peace. I was finally able to rediscover my old self, who was always positive and smiling. I was also able to pursue new opportunities and also modeling career. I made new genuine friends who supported me along the way, who are very happy to see that I am doing so much better these days. Although the journey was difficult, I came out stronger on the other side. The dark chapter in my life put me on a deeper path. I learned valuable lessons about self-respect and the importance of surrounding myself with positive and supportive people. I now know what I want in my future partner and what I want to achieve in life. And I am confident that I will never let anyone treat me badly ever again. In my journey to regain my happiness and well-being, I realized the importance of physical activity. I started going to the gym every day and found out that working out was incredibly helpful for my mental health. It was a way for me to release all that pent-up emotions and stress and feel good about myself again. The endorphins and the sense of accomplishment that came from pushing myself physically also boosted my confidence and self-esteem. It became a crucial part of my healing process and helped me to get back on track. In September 2022, after 2 years of being stuck in Bali, I finally got the chance to travel outside of the island right when border was open. I took a short trip to Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia for a few days, and it was such a liberating experience. Being able to fly again made me feel safe and reminded me the thrill of exploring new places. And as I stand here looking back at the past 4 years of my life, I can't help but to feel grateful of everything that happened. The ups and downs, the good times and the bad, they have all shaped me to the person I am today. And as I embark on a new journey in 2023, I want to encourage you all to do the same. Embrace change, let go of the past, and never stop growing. With each new experience, we learn and grow stronger. And who knows, this new chapter might just be the best one yet. So let's make the most out of it and create memories that will last a lifetime. Here's to a happy and successful 2023 filled with love, joy, and endless possibilities.